if you pay attention, stuff like this is going on everywhere is around you, throughout people. And people might view this video and think, what is this guy talking about? Witches and warlocks. It has to do with spirit. It has to do with vibrations. It's not something you see. That's why it could be considered funny to some people who don't understand what this is, but it is in spirit. And this stuff goes on everywhere around you, in people. It has to do with vibration. As human beings, we don't all feel the same things. I come right now from a very pure place when it comes to vibration and alignment. When it comes to a lot of other people, bro, you come around certain individuals and you feel that unease, that weird energy, unsure of themselves, toxic, negative, even evil and deceptive, and just a strange mindset, a strange vibration. Like I said, this kind of stuff goes on throughout a lot of people, so when you come correct, you're going to see a lot of this stuff. When you're so on point as a person, you're going to see other people who are not spiritually correct, if that makes sense. You're going to see it all. You're going to notice it. Not even with eyes, somewhat. But when it comes to vibration, you're going to notice these things. And that's why it's so important to protect your energy in this spiritual battle on earth, because so many people are off. I used to know a lot of people I went to school with, bro. Some of the most religious, nicest, kindest, caring, supportive, passionate people. Females, even. And now, they got these black tattoos. Their vibrations are nuts. And I genuinely believe the world got the best of those people, and they were not strong enough in spirit. They were probably very protected when they were younger. And when I was that young in junior high, this stuff didn't even really exist. I mean, it probably did, but not to the point it does now. The devil is doing work on earth right now, in this world. It is a spiritual battle. You see the same people that used to be so happy, so high vibrational, just shills of themselves. Now they're negative. Now they have black tattoos, and bro, if you have a black tattoo, something ain't right. If it is a black tattoo, it better be something real good. Tattoos show more than you think. It really does. It shows where a person's mind is at, for them to actually imprint something on their bodies like that. So if it's not something really good, it goes to show where people's minds are at. Literally. Like I said, it shows more than you think. These people's eyes have lost color. Their eyes are black. Their vibes are very low. Their vibes are very crazy, weird, strange. And bro, I'm telling you, even talking about it, even thinking about it, it makes you feel that energy from them. And that's why when I'm by myself, or around other positive people, I feel my best. I feel like I'm not under attack. But when I'm around those people, they have this angry, just weird energy, bro. Very strange. And talking about it, you feel it. You literally do. Because it takes you back in time, which could have been yesterday, which could have been a month ago, which could have been a year ago, when you were in a situation with somebody where that happened. They just projected their darkness onto you. Because they're so spiritually warped. These people are not where they should be. And if they can't endure the battle, if they can't come out of that place they're in, they'll forever be controlled by these entities, by these dark spirits, witches, warlocks, devils, whatever. It is a spiritual battle on earth. You have to know how to come clean. You have to know how to get yourself correct. There's no better feeling in the world. I said it a bunch. You could literally live in a damn fox's den, bro. Or you could live in Abu Dhabi, in the nicest places. You could take vacations in the nicest places on earth. If you have those dark spirits, none of that even matters. You would feel better being in good spirits, living with a damn fox in a fox's den, over being in the most exotic, craziest, nicest places on earth. 100%. Energy is everything, bro. Being in good energy, being in good spirits, being in good places. It is everything. I'm coming into a season now where my energy's it's gonna be better than it was for the last couple months, like significantly better, because the weather is starting to get warmer. You step outdoors a little bit more right now. You get more nature. We just been through the winters where I come from here in Canada, freezing. You don't go outdoors much unless you're going to your car or driving places, and you get out of your car, you go straight in somewhere, straight back out. It's very limited time outdoors, and you're just less active overall because there's not much you can do in the winters here in Canada. So my energy, my vibes itself is about to get significantly better, and I feel real good right now. And yesterday as well, compared to how I felt the last 3-4 months. And there was a period too where you guys know I was sick for a bit, and there's nothing fun about that. That dropped my vibrations down. I felt very mad and agitated, and bro, I'm telling you, that's how a lot of these people feel, like 24/7. It's gonna take a virus to get me to feel any type of way like that. It's gonna take like COVID-19. It's gonna take something crazy for me to bring me out of my good vibes. And stuff like that will do it. You won't be yourself. Your body's literally under attack by a virus. You will be sick. You're not going to be fully healthy. It's going to affect your physical, your mental state, your emotional state. It's going to affect your overall well-being while you're sick. So you will have these toxins, these bad energies on you until you get rid of it. And it had to have been a couple months where I did not feel the same. And I just dealt with it, did the work. And I think that's what a lot of people can't do on earth. They can't do the work. They can't get themselves out of the places that they're in to come back to who they really are in their highest form, in their highest vibration. It is a spiritual battle on earth. We need more of the world to be in their best form. Could you imagine, bro? Could you guys imagine how amazing this world would be if everybody was their best? If everybody was in shape, if everybody was happy, if everybody was healthy, if everybody was doing the right things. Could you imagine the world? it would be a night and day difference. But unfortunately, the devil is here. We can all feel it. When I go places, bro, I can feel the bad energy. And whenever I put myself in positions where I'm not around any of that, I feel at my best. I feel calm, collected, cool, focused, clear-minded. But when I get around that other stuff, I feel evil. I feel a bit unease because I can feel what people feel. That's why I like to protect my energy. I like to stay in top tier form and not be persuaded this way or that way. I like to do what's right. I don't like being around stuff that's going to take me down. And I think that's what a lot of people get themselves into. Even these people I spoke about near the start of this video that used to be such happy, kind-hearted, spirited people, just the best people. And now they're as dark as you'll ever see. They're codependent. They're in these toxic relationships. They have these black tattoos. And I'm telling you, bro, like it's shocking that a person like that is now like that. It's quite shocking. Just me personally, I wouldn't even have guessed that person would have ended up the way they are. It's wild. Like, they were somewhat popular, had fairly good looking person, fairly good looking friends, played sports, happy, high spirited, cheerful, just one of those type of people. And now to see what they are at, and it's look at society, bro. Look at the world. People tend to follow. People tend to go where the world is going, do what the world is doing. People ain't willing to step back to create their own world. Because you can do it. There's lots of space on earth. You don't have to follow these trends. You don't have to follow these people. You don't have to follow the devil. You don't have to do any of those things. But so many people are. And there's people watching this video right now, bro, that do that. Awkward. You have to stay in good form. You have to stay your best self. It is unacceptable to God to follow degeneracy. It is unacceptable. You have to stay in full form. Like, if I could look back in time at my younger self, I was in good form, like in junior high. Like, I was getting top grades, playing all the sports. I was that guy. I was doing all that. In high school come, and it's like darkness. By grade 11, it kind of shifted in that direction. And I found myself living a degenerate life for a couple years straight, and I stopped it in a flick. Even while I was doing degenerate things, I knew my life was not gonna go that way. But people even thought that about me, because I went from this guy playing sports, top grades, doing all that kind of stuff, to still doing a little bit of that, still playing sports and stuff, but I started to party a little bit, and people, I didn't really care about school either, because that was never a part of my plan. But people did not see like a real good future for myself. But I knew, even though I was partying, doing things, not taking life so seriously at that moment, I knew for a fact what I was going to do with my life. And that's work my ass off and become the best version of myself and become successful. That's what I knew. But I'm telling you, bro, some people, they get caught up in certain things and now they're done. And some people can have bad phases too, bro. Some people can get caught up into the wrong life for even 10 years, 5 years, 15 years, and all of a sudden snap out of it. It's all about overcoming your own demons, overcoming your own battles, overcoming the dark entities on earth, and getting to the light. How I helped myself so fast was going back to my roots. When I was younger, I started to do all the things that I used to do. Because why was I so happy then? But all of a sudden, in my high school days, I found myself near the end of it in this darkness. Because I was doing a lot of dark things. I was drinking a little bit too much, smoking a little too much weed, dealing with some pretty, I don't know if I'll say bad people, but just people who was off themselves. So I looked back at my roots and I started to emulate how I used to be. And it's who I was, bro. I lost myself for a bit. I lost myself for a few years. It wasn't who I was. Even though I was doing those things, it wasn't who I was. I just was not trying in life. I was just letting life go. I was, in that time anyways, I was allowing myself to do things that is not in my nature to do. So I snap out of it and I go back to my roots. And it's perfect. Now I'm like an older version of my younger self. Developed up to this age. So much work behind the scenes for so many years. And I'm telling you guys right now, it is the only way on earth. You have to live this way. You have to be this way. If you want to live your best life. It is a spiritual battle on earth. We have to adapt, overcome. And we have to be our best selves. And with that being said, God willing, God bless. I'll see you at the top.